We're talking about a story, New York Times Sunday edition of their newspaper, front page story. University of Tennessee rescinded the ability of a girl to be on their cheerleading squad because of a video that went out of her using the N-word when she was 15 years old. It was not in Eddie's perspective is important here, I think, as well. It was not used in a racial slur context. It was a 3-second video. She was celebrating the fact that she had gotten her driver's license, and she sent it to a friend. And another guy in her class held this video for 4 years until she had been admitted to the University of Tennessee and become a member of their cheerleading squad, and then released it. Upon which time the University of Tennessee said she could no longer be a cheerleader, and they rescinded her admission. She has been in community college since then, not able to attend college. All right, at 4-year college. Let's go ahead and go to the jury. Dub, who is up first? We like to do this, by the way, if you're a new listener. We like to impanel the OutKick jury occasionally for stories such as these and get your verdict. Right call, wrong call, University of Tennessee. Who's up first, Dub?
We got Kenneth in L.A.
Kenneth, what do you think?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I believe that Tennessee was definitely wrong in the way that they handled it. But just as shameful as this Jimmy guy was that shared it 4 years later, is the person who recorded the video from Snapchat. And then shared it. Yeah. Because the article says that it went around the school and everything, but somebody had to initially record it to give it to that Jimmy guy. Or
that's a good point.
Whoever that
That's
guy
good.
is. So it's terrible all around. So she has multiple haters, and she shouldn't be penalized for that, for being 15 years old.
Thank you. Good point. Snapchat. For those of you who are not familiar with Snapchat, the idea with Snapchat is videos almost immediately disappear. So this thing is supposed to be, and look, you got to tell your kids, everything that you put on the internet, you think, oh, this is only going to be out there for 30 seconds. Oh, this will never be anywhere. Somebody hates you. Somebody saves it. They use it against you. They weaponize social media against you. They really will. It's a good lesson. That's why I had my 12-year-old read it. I'm like, listen here, knucklehead, you're dumb. You think you're smart, but you're dumb. Trust me. I've been a young teenage boy or a young teenage girl. And your phone, like, it seems like an innocuous, not very significant thing to do, and then it can blow up on you. You got to assume that everything you put out there on social media is going to be viewed by everybody. Got to assume it, I think. Who's up next?
We got Tavares in North Carolina.
Tavares, what's the call here? What should happen? Was University of Tennessee right or wrong?
I believe they were wrong. I need to hear the context in which she said it. I know the difference between somebody being malicious and somebody just being a kid. We know the difference. We don't. Just because there is a lyric, you should understand that a society that you just said.
All right, he's breaking up. He said the context, and again, I will say it for you. The context was 3-second video, and I'm pulling it up. You can go read about it at OutKick. You can also certainly read the New York Times story. She got her driver's license, pulled up Snapchat, and said, I can drive N-word, and hit send to one of her friends. So that is the context in which it was initially created. She was celebrating the fact that she had gotten her driver's license. All right, who's up next? 15 years old.
We got Zach in Illinois.
Zach, your thoughts. Right call, wrong call, University of Tennessee.
This was absolutely the wrong call on their part. I mean, like you said, we're with the cancel culture out there, I think it's gone completely out of control. I mean, it really is way out of control for one small little thing like this to ruin someone else's life 4 years later shows malicious intent on the person who reported it on their hand. We have to teach our kids that there are bad things being said out there, and we have to deal with it in life. And saw videos of another politicians about like basically teaching these kids to be little cupcakes, being mollycoddled all their lives, and one little thing will set them off, and they have to have someone canceled, someone fired, someone removed, everything. People, parents, you have to teach these kids, your kids, that you have to put up and be a better adult or better person about it and just ignore it.
Thank you for the call. Here's the thing. So I've got 3 kids, 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 6-year-old. If I had to choose which I would be more disappointed in, I would be more disappointed in my sons saving a video for 4 years to try to ruin someone's life than I would doing something stupid when they were 15, which was a dumb thing to do. But if you have to choose between like which one is worse behavior, doing something dumb like she did, celebrating her driver's license, using the N-word, not in a like pejorative sense, right? She's just using the N-word like she hears people do in rap songs all the time. She's a 15-year-old girl. And choosing between that or choosing the position of I'm going to save this 3-second video, and as soon as someone from my high school class has something good happen in their life, I'm going to weaponize it against them. I would be far more troubled by my sons doing the latter than I would by doing something stupid at the age of 15. Does that make sense? Like if you're trying to balance the behavior here, I think the guy who tried to get her canceled from this video is by far the worst actor in this story, in my opinion. Who's up next?
We got Steve in Indianapolis.
Steve, right call, wrong call, University of Tennessee.
Definitely wrong call. I love your show. You guys are awesome. But my thing is this: I want to say, if I was in college, I could even understand them saying, "Hey, this was stupid. This is back when you were a minor. We are going to have to put you on probation."
Yeah.
In case something like this crops up from this point forward, that we would say, "Hey, now you've been a repeat offender as an adult." I can understand that. I feel like that's the middle of the road solution. But I also think, who in the world has this? I'm assuming they saved it on their cell phone, but who saves that thing and thinks in their mind for 4 years, I can't wait until I get over on this person?
I mean, it's diabolical. I think you're right. I think it's diabolical and sociopathic and psychopathic, probably, on behalf of that guy who tried to get her in trouble. And that's one of the possibilities I said for the University of Tennessee. If you don't want her to be a cheerleader for a year, let her come to school, demonstrate that she is now a different person, and that she can handle the privilege of being a cheerleader after a year of doing her schoolwork, of getting grades, of staying out of trouble. All of those things would seem to be valid responses. Basically rescinding her admission and kicking her off the cheerleading team because of something she did when she was 15, that to me is everything that's wrong with cancel culture. Who's up next, Dub?
Tom in Ohio.
Tom, right call, wrong call, University of Tennessee.
University of Tennessee's a pillar of jello. Like, they really are. I mean, the crime, the punishment doesn't fit the crime. She's an adolescent. I have 4 children, all in their 20s. Bookend girls. If that would have happened to my daughter and something like that happened, there's a backstory here. We don't know about it, but he's maybe been scorned by her. I would have cut loose my sons on him. I mean, it's ridiculous to think that someone with that low of a self-esteem would do something like that to her. I think there's a backstory. She scorned him, could have been in 6th grade, could have been in 7th grade, didn't sit with him at the lunch table, but that guy sat back. And he waited, and he waited, and he just ruined her life.
Thanks for the call. I mean, again, and I think was it you, Danny G, who said it, or maybe it was Eddie? What you're doing when you're making this decision by the University of Tennessee is you are rewarding his behavior. You are encouraging the further growth of cancel culture because you're saying, oh, we're going to reward him for bringing this video forward, which encourages other diabolical and psychopathic, frankly, behavior like this. I really think it does. And that's the problem with cancel culture in general. Everybody is so afraid of being canceled that they don't stand up to the people who are trying to do the canceling. I see this in my industry all the time. What do we have? Grant Napier recently on, the voice of the Sacramento Kings, says tweets all lives matter and loses his job after 30 years in Sacramento. The vast, vast majority of people in my industry think that's insane. I'm the only person who's come out publicly just about and said it's insane because everybody else is afraid that the mob is going to move from canceling that guy to canceling them instead. People try to cancel me every day. The reason why this show works is because the vast majority of the population, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, agrees with me. They hate politically correct culture. They hate cancel culture. The media loves it. And other people in the media are so afraid of calling it out because they're afraid that somebody will try to cancel them. I go in my mentions every day. Somebody's like, oh, Clay Travis said 6 years ago this. Clay Travis said this 2 days ago. Clay Travis said, oh my God, cancel it. Yeah, I say a lot of things every day. That's why people listen, because I say exactly what I think every day. If I put my wife on the radio right now, she would tell you, if I ask her, hey, how many times have I said something to you and you've said you can't say that on the radio? 1,000, 10,000? I say, whether you like it or don't like it, authenticity is so rare. I say exactly what I think every single day. Much to her chagrin, she's afraid to listen to the show because there's so many people out there trying to cancel every day. Who's up next, Dub?
We got Nate in San Francisco.
Nate, right call, wrong call from the University of Tennessee.
The right call from Tennessee.
Where'd he go?
It says he's still on. Here you
go. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, so I think it's the right call from Tennessee. First off, I want to say I'm an African-American male, and I want to just point out, if she would have said a whole bunch of, the F-bombs for the alphabet community or said something that people deemed anti-Semitic, nobody would have a problem with Tennessee, what they did. But since she
hold on.
You
think if she had said something that was negative, I got my driver's license gay slur, I got my driver's license Jew slur, you think that everybody would be fine with her being kicked out of school and not allowed to go there?
No, I know so. History says so. Yes,
yeah, you're totally wrong. You're totally wrong. Hold on. You're 1,000,000,000% wrong.
No, it wouldn't be a question that Tennessee did the right thing if she said something that was anti-Semitic or anti-homosexual. But since y'all say that, rap lyrics have the N-word, then everybody should be able to use it. No, you're not black. Don't use the word. Get what you deserve. You're not African American. Stop using the word. I don't understand what's the.
You think that we should have speech? Hold on. You think that white-owned companies, let's be honest, should be able to make billions of dollars off of rap lyrics, and that people who are buying their music should not be able to sing along with the rap lyrics? Like if you're out at a bar.
Nobody said don't sing along. Sing along. Why do you have to publicly use the N-word? I just don't understand it as a black person. What's the affection with non-black people using this word? And I don't think there's any desire to use words because of the power of them. I think a lot of people are saying we can't have a language where some people are allowed to use words and other people are not, and we're constantly holding people accountable. What if this girl had been? Hold on. What if this girl? What if this girl had been 1/4 black? Would she be admitted to the University of Tennessee? No. I'm just asking you. I'm asking your opinion. No. I'm asking your opinion. Listen to me. I listen to you. You listen to me. What if she were 1/4 black? What if she had a black grandparent and she put that video out? Would she be admitted to the University of Tennessee? She's not. We're not planning with it.
But I'm just asking you hypothetically. What if she had a great-grandparent who was black? What if she was 1/8 black? Would she be admitted to the University of Tennessee? Would she be able?
I'm not
okay, but I'm asking you, where is the line? I'm asking you, where's the line? What if she was 1/16? What if she was 1? But what if she was 1?
What if she was 1/16th black? What if she was 1/32nd black? Where is the line where she's allowed to use the word and she's not? I'm asking you.
We don't use the word. I don't understand what's the problem with not using the word. I am not
Okay, I'm just asking you though. No. I'm asking you the question. Where is the line where it would be acceptable for her to use it? Is if she's 1/32nd black? If she's 1/64th black?
I literally just said where the line is, sir. You're not black. Don't use it. That's where the line is.
Okay, so what should she be allowed to do now? Should she ever be allowed to get a job?
I didn't say anything about her.
No, I'm just asking you. Where is the line for punishment in your mind? She was 15 and she used the N-word. She got what she deserved. Okay, thanks. We'll talk about this when we got back. She got what she deserved. She should never be able to get a job. She should never be able to go to college. She should never be able to live her life as a normal person because when she was 15, she used the N-word. Maybe so. Maybe that's right.